Dragalia Lost is full of all sorts of support class characters, boasting all sorts of helpful abilities, but only a handful possess the ability to help prepare delicious food to keep everyone healthy and able to use said abilities. Melody is not one of them. Melody, the menace of a maid, is an absolute walking disaster, and a 3-star wind blade from the gacha pool. But don't let her title deter you, because unless she's in the Halidom, she's actually a total nightmare for your foes. Having trained in the art of the blade, Melody is great at cleaving through hordes of enemies alongside the prince and his companions. Her basic attack hits from a medium range, best suited for single targets or small groups. But at her full potential, her 4-strike can recklessly charge headlong into a crowd of enemies, striking anything unfortunate enough to get in her way. Melody is a wind adventurer, but unlike most wind adventurers, she needs to be careful against all elements, like the water that washes clothes, the wind that dries them, and the fiery stove in the Halidom's kitchen. Melody's stats are nothing to write home about, but her first skill, Maid for Mayhem, is an amazing team buff, boosting the entire team's strength at a low SP cost. This helps make up for a lower strength, and is also useful for convincing Cleo not to fire her in the next 15 seconds. Her second skill, Tyro's Gyre, is a basic slash attack that hits enemies ahead and then takes a step back to admire the destruction. As a blade unit, Melody's co-ability is Strength Up, but as a natural 3-star, it starts at a small 1%. Her first ability helps with this, as it raises her crit rate when her HP is full. Melody is also resistant to freeze, getting an additional 25% in each of her top 2 mana circles, which is great for Water Imperial Onslaught. This also explains why she's terrible at chores, as Bog Res, Burn Res, or even Sleep Res would be vastly more useful. Melody also gets access to a better 4-strike at 4-star, and since this is such an amazing tool for blades, she may be worth promoting. Make sure to let her know that this is only a stat promotion though, or you may accidentally upset Edward. As far as equipment goes, the 5-star Wind Blade is a clear winner. This may be a bit overkill, but it can also roll over to Masashi, who can use it for the as of now upcoming High Mercury trial. For her Worm Prince, Bella Thorn is the only versatile print that grants extra buff time to support her first skill. Don't confuse this with Potion Grass like Melody and I did. Night Stalker is also great, as it closes the gap to 100% freeze res, improves her 4-strike, and Hawk is really cool. As for teammates, you may want to add Cleo to your team to help train Melody, but this is actually a bad idea, as Cleo has a propensity for firing Melody. You can get around this by also adding the Prince to your team, as he has veto power over Melody's current occupational status. Alternatively, adding famous or high-ranking individuals to the team, such as Lucretia, Hildegard, or Makoto, will cause Melody to become a nervous wreck, leading her to cause even more destruction on the fiends. In summary, Melody is a good unit to add to your win team. As a blade, she has good reach and great mobility, and her first skill can turn the team into a destructive powerhouse. Just remember to keep up with her maid responsibilities, or those dark staff characters are going to try and fire her again.